Hey everyone, 412 Sports Cards here today, back with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing my outgoing SGC and PSA submissions that I've been prepping recently. So I guess I'll start off with the SGC. So, you've seen a lot of PSA, a lot of Beckett on my channel, so I guess, you might be wondering, why am I going to sub with SGC? Well, it's pretty simple. First answer, that they're open. They're the only ones you can send in like cheap bulk pricing orders with. PSA and BGS still shut down for that, and they got pretty fast turnaround time. Like their 20-day submissions seem to be holding true to 20 days, which is incredibly fast turnaround. So, before I subbed, I literally just bought this Xander Bogaerts. This is the new SGC slab. I don't know what my thoughts are on it exactly. Jury's still out a little bit, but cool. It's like good enough. I think I still like the PSA slab better, but it's because I'm used to it. But I just wanted to see what those looked like. So that's what that SGC slab is going to look like. So what am I sending? Well, I was sending to SGC like some lower end stuff that I'm not as sure is gonna be like as steady in value or is necessarily worth a lot, going to be worth a lot in the future. Stuff that I just want to flip. So I put these all in card savers. But basically what I'm sending to because I'm going to sub them. But basically what I'm sending to SGC is these 2020 Topps flagship raw cards. So I've got 5 Jordans here, and I've got 2 Bichettes, 3 Luxes, and then 2 Lux Rainbow Foils, which are pretty cool cards. I've just been picking up a bunch of these raw and kind of looking them over. I got a lot of Jordans that look good. I'm only sending them if I think they're going to 9.5 or 10. But yeah, they're pretty easy to look over cards. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping a spreadsheet to log what I expect. Now, obviously on these, I've got 3 Luxes, 2 Bichettes, and 5 Jordans. But I'm writing down like how many of each grade I expect, so that like I can kind of assess whether I'm good and whether assessing grades and whether I'm over or under like assigning grades to my raw cards, so that it can help me for my future submissions. And those are going to be going out in the next week. Now, as far as my PSA sub here, got a bigger stack. A lot of stuff I'm looking to send out. This stuff is like more reliable and stuff that I'm comfortable having on my hands for a longer time, which I kind of need to be to sub with PSA right now. Even when they open up, the wait time's going to be months, which, you can create a lot of value through grading, so I'm still comfortable doing it. So I guess the 4 type of categories here that this stuff fits into. The first would be like your base and like rookies. 2015 update Lindor. This looks like somewhere between a 9 and a 10. Hoping for a 10. It's Judge, 2017, Ohtani, 18, this Eloy. Oh, and then these 3, this Jordan, this Bichette, and this Lux, all look the cleanest of all the ones I looked over. So I figured I'd give those a shot at PSA. I kind of like that. The SGC also, just side note, the SGC is nice because they have a 9.5, which outsells like a PSA 9 usually, which helps make the grading more worth it. But these are just some low end. This is Tatis Cup. Like those are just low end cards that grading, I feel like it creates some value. The second was kind of like some chrome rookies and prospects. I bought a bunch of these Lucianos. We saw those in a previous video. Looked them over. I didn't want to send in the base. 3 chromes that look clean. This update Soto, slight surface spot. It's questionable if it's a 9 or a 10, but I figured I'd send it in, give it a shot. These Devers has snuck up, and so is this Torres, like in PSA 10. So I had them both. They both look clean raw, so figured I'd send. Third group is Mike Trout. This stuff's not worth a whole lot, even graded right now. Like, not worth a ton, but these are the 2013. These are all like third year cards. We've seen in basketball a lot of like early year cards explode in PSA 10. So I looked over my old raw cards for the best ones and thought I'd give them a shot. This is a 2014 Topps Chrome insert. These go for over 100 in a PSA 10, and this one looked pretty good. Centering, a little bit off top to bottom, but sometimes you can slide that stuff by. And then just this base from 2020 Topps, and this Chrome from, what year is this? It's 19 Topps Chrome. So, I mean, those are kind of following the trend of like what the LeBrons have been doing in basketball. Just figured I might as well get an early start on my Trouts. And the fourth group is kind of some basketball stuff that's been popping recently. So, I mean, these have been going nuts. This LeBron Revolution. I mean, this is like a $5 card draw, but PSA 10, they're going for like 60. Even if they're not going for that in the 10s, pretty easy set to grade. Still worth it to me. This Emergent Luka from his rookie year, 2018. I pulled this out of the cello box, so it looked clean. It's like a $50 card in a 10. It looked flawless to me, so I figured I'd send it. These three cards kind of toe the line between a 9 and a 10. This one's got a little surface imperfection. And these two, I don't remember exactly, but I remember thinking they're not flawless cards, but I mean, the multiples on these in the 10 is just so attractive, and I don't mind having them out of my hands for a while. I mean, Luka's pretty steady. But that's kind of the theme here, that, like, my bigger dollar cards are going to PSA. I'm more comfortable having them out there. But so this sub isn't going to go out for, I mean, really until PSA reopens, which could take a little bit of time, but, like, it's okay. I can wait. I'm just happy to it took me a while. I'm happy to have had the free time to kind of look over my cards and get ready for another sub. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and stay tuned for the reveal videos of when I get these orders back. I'm going to be sure to share those with you guys. Anyways, catch you next time.